there's also a dog in the area that used to support me, because anytime I'm reading, like I'm always reading close to where the dog is being put in a cage. So the dog has a way of backing, making me understand that yes, I'm supporting you, I'm supporting you. So,
hello, Tech Diplomat. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Can we meet you, please?
Okay. My name is Mark, and I'm a Tech Diplomat at Tech Library Hub Empowerment Initiative. It's good to be here. Yes, I'm a media guy. I'm a social media manager. I'm a website designer. I'm a Google Analytics expert, and so many more. So yes, so yeah.
Drum rolls. Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So, we have some questions for you on a professional level. Okay. So let's go. How did you come in contact with the Tech Library Hub Empowerment Initiative? Okay,
that's a very wonderful question, and it comes with so much emotions because the wonderful lady, the wonderful personality I was dating was so intentional about my trade, about my skill. So she kind of had a discussion with her other sister, and as at that time, she was a friend to someone that was in need of a social media manager, of a tech guy, of a promoter, and just as everything was happening, so my name was mentioned, and I think the person, my contact was given to the person by the sister of the wonderful person I was with at that time, and the person reached out to me, and the rest is history. So yeah.
And the rest is why we are here today. Congrats. Okay. How was the journey? How has your journey been so far? Your mindset journey, your self-development, self-improvement, and all of that. Can you share how the journey has been for you?
Officially, I became a full-time resident at Tech Library Hub Empowerment Initiative, I think over a month now. Before now, I do come, go, but now I'm fully, I'm based here. And when it comes to how this has impacted my mind, I would say it has been, I think it has been a journey of purpose. I think it has been, it has been going very well because a lot of input, a lot of work has been put into me, and I like the fact that at this stage I'm ready to receive what will definitely push my life to that level where I want to go. So I've been introduced to a lot of documents, I've been introduced to a lot of let's say motivations, a lot of I think I've been getting a lot of things that has changed my mind, and slowly I'm kind of portraying some of those things that has been invested into me, my mindset. And yes, I think I'm getting to where I'm sure I'm getting to where I want to go. I'm on the right path. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay, when you say so you've been exposed to some documents that are helping you shape your mind, shape yourself, helping you develop yourself. Can you tell us 3 of the documents that you've been able to, come in contact with that have helped you thus far?
Okay, talking about this, that's a wonderful question. So since the start of this year, since I became a full-time resident, I've been able to consume 4 major documents.
Wow.
And I started with why we should be feminists by Chimamanda. That's a wonderful book talking about feminism. I also read Alex Rider book by Anthony Horowitz. I also read Making It Big by Femi Otedola, and that's really the last one. That's the recent one I read, and that really sparked something in me, talking about being an entrepreneur. And this is something that really, when it comes to what I'm into as a tech guy, it really resonates with me, and it has been able to it has changed my mindset. And some of the things I've been able to accumulate from that group book, I've actually put it into application. It is working. It is not a try and error thing, because once it comes to a country where there's experience is the best teacher, when I was able to finish that book, I was seeing myself in the person's life, talking about the author of the book, Femi Otedola, and some of the things he mentioned there really helped me. And I really see myself even achieving more than him that wrote the book, because it's most of the things he put in that book, they are so practical that if anybody should go through, or anybody should put those things into practice, the person will definitely do more. The person will definitely become an authority in that aspect they want to dwell on for the rest of their life. So that's what I would say. Making It Big by Femi Otedola was the last one that I read. So yeah, it has been wonderful. And I've also started reading another very interesting book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And yes, I know some of you might think the books I've mentioned are like he had just read 4 books, for those of you that are readers, but I'm not really a reader. So for me to have been able to consume these books within 60 days, like it's less than 2 months, it means a lot to me. I think it's progress, and it shows how intentional about it shows how intentional I am about trying to become the best in what I want to become.
This actually shows and points you towards the self-development part. Not a reader, now a reader. Even if the pace is not as swift as you might want it, but then even if the pace is not as swift as you might want it, but then there is it's a gradual process. It's a gradual process. So I'm happy about that. And you said you've read We Should All Be Feminists. So that's to say, can a man also be a feminist?
Yes. Before reading that book, I think I was among those persons that used to like, I don't like those that claim they are feminists, like mostly the negative ones, because aside that book will teach you how to have that positive mindset about how you see the feminists or those persons that claim that they are feminists. And I think that book is something that a lot of persons should try to consume, because it was able to change how I perceive the other gender in the society. And I won't blame, I won't put the blame on a lot of persons that have that thinking that this thing should be this system should be like this. I think it's based on their foundation, where the environment they were able to grow. So this me being exposed to that wonderful document changed the way I think, and somehow I better appreciate that yes, a lot can be achieved when you see people like as feminists, or when you yourself imbibe that feminism thing into yourself. You would like to bring out the best in so many persons who come across with.
So in essence, you're trying to tell us, let us not judge a book by its cover. Let us actually go through the book before coming to a conclusion on it. And you're also trying to tell us that there are positive feminism, there is positive feminism, and there is negative feminism, but we should all stick to the positive part of it. Okay, let me also ask, do you believe there are right books for every season, as in every phase in life you come in contact with, as the day goes by? Do you think there are right books?
What I would say now is, I think I will relate this to fruits and vegetables. Fruit and vegetables, the one we consume, like just the way we have mango that comes out in its own season. What I would say now, God has made everything available for us on earth. Like during dry season, harmattan, or during any form of season, there are different fruits that produce, that you can harvest at that period, that is good for you. Meaning there are some things during that time, maybe let's say maybe during the harmattan, maybe your body, there's not enough water or something. There are some food that matures during that stage, that once you consume it, definitely you'll feel all right. You'll not have some of those let's say those deficient, those impact of you not having those nutrients in your body, that you not show those deficiency. And talking about reading the right book at the right time, or having access to the right book, I think it has a way of, it's a good thing once you come in contact with the right books. You come in contact with the right books at the right time, because it's good for it. Sometimes you can come in contact with the right book at the wrong time, and it's something that can just kind of change your life. It might not be in a positive way, but having the right book at the right time, at the right phase of your life, is something that can actually help you. You can actually fast track your speed in what you're trying to achieve. It helped me, so I'm a living witness. Like the books I've been reading, some of the things I would have slowed down on when it comes to theory, and without putting them to practical, I wouldn't have achieved that. One of the books that, like I mentioned before, that Making It Big, when it comes to decision making, try not to involve family in your decision making and some of those things, I think it's something that has really impacted me. I think it's one of the right books that came at the right time in my life, and I think it's something that I'm really looking forward to coming across the right books that actually push me to where I need to be. So
I actually like the fact you made reference to the book Making It Big. I have also read the book, and it is a very good document to deal with. The place of saying separating family from business, separating family from, as in, you just have to be focused, be able to know where you are headed and be able to separate what it is and what it's not. That is a very good pointer for me. And then you giving your illustration and using fruits in season makes me think you're a foodie. But then all of that though. So let me ask again, comparing the books you have read so far now and with the school books we were given while we were in school to do, what do you have to say about them?
This question is actually very deep, and anytime I happen to be, or will I say, I'm being asked this kind of questions or questions that are related to this, it kind of provocates something inside of me. Like all thanks to my dad, I was able to go to university. I did a course, and but personally, I think I wasted my time in school. What do I mean? What I'm trying to say now is school is very important, but I feel like if someone should have the basic knowledge about, if you know how to read, you know how to write, or you can do numerical and analysis and all of those things, I feel like you are good to go. Not necessarily you go into university in a confined space to be restricted by a system or a curriculum that now tries to, instead of bringing out the best in you, is now suppressing that God-given talent inside of you. I think that is something that affected me, because in this tech world, I'm sure some of you are wondering why I'm saying this the way I'm saying it. I'm a tech guy, but if you must know, I'm also a graduate. I did 5 years. In fact, I spent 7 years in the university, so in a 5-year course, this is a strike and all of that. But the thing is, I can't remember when last I submitted a certificate to any company or to any establishment I'm looking for a job. I've deviated from the path, meaning I'm now trying to discover my purpose in the tech world, and this is something that I wish I started long time ago. So talking about the school system is very important, but in this part of the world, our curriculum somehow has kind of limited us. And funny enough, you see some of our lecturers that are making us see the importance of this thing that we are doing, studying in school. Themselves, if you look at their life and what they are portraying, they're not even showcasing what they are good at. So I just feel like we are being limited by this system called school, and I feel like we should try to establish the system that enables us to be able to bring out that talent and skill given into, like, embedded in us by God Almighty. So this is something that I feel I was a victim of, and if you know you're watching this video, I would just suggest that if you know you can get out of it, or if you have a word or someone you're looking out for, you should just try to see how you can help the person discover that skill to be the best in what you're looking for.
Okay. Yeah. So in essence, we are not ruling school out of it. No,
school is important.
But then we are here saying we all should find a place for self-development, skills. We should be able to use our skill sets, tool set, and all of the sets that are available. Work on our mind, get ourselves involved with something. Okay, you, for example, now you spent 7 years in school reading something different, and for the past 7 years you have been into the tech world, which you didn't get your certification from a school or anywhere, but rather it was you training yourself, going through courses. Now let me ask you, someone might ask and say, but the people you got the training from, they would have gotten their training from a school setting. What would you say to that?
Based on my own experience, the persons that I went through when it comes to learning under them, none of them went to a school setting. I think we need to understand the meaning of this school, like going to school. Like I think basically what a school means is a place where you knowledge is being gotten from, not necessarily university. So most of the persons I've been able to meet, they were authorities in their own school, in their own school, understand? So I was able to learn a lot from them, because it's not theory, because they're already applying those things they've learned from their own school, and those are the things that I saw, and those are the things I want to emulate, and like, by the grace of God, I'm showcasing some of those things already.
Wow, that's good. It's just like, for example, let me use the fashion world. A lot of designers these days, they have the fashion school. Now they are not going to confined space, a 4-year course, and to say I am studying fashion designing. No, it's a practical stuff. So all of this has to do with practicals, and not just, being somewhere, someone teaching you and all of that. You are doing it at the same time. Well, that is good. So another one. in all of this, your journey so far, who and who have been able to influence you so far, and in what directions have this persons been able to influence you? You know, when we talk about influence could be negative, influence could be positive. You can also be the one influencing them. So the question is a two-way. Who and who do you think have been able to influence you, and who do you think this little while you've been able to influence also?
I think I'll answer this question in two different parts. The first one, I would say, in the tech world, like, you know, as a tech person, I have a lot of persons that have influenced me, like talking about my mentors, those persons I'm aspiring to be like. I have a lot of persons in the tech world, like that I've been looking forward to. I have Daniel, like I have so many persons that have been doing this for more than 20 years that I'm looking forward to. But when it comes to the things of the mind, and this is something that I recently started putting my effort into, I think I want to make reference to Mr. Ben in Tech Library of Empowerment Initiative. When it comes to what has been going into my mind, I think he has been very intentional and deliberate with the kind of content that goes through my mind, because I've always had this, let me use the word, I don't care. Like I don't guard my mind with as in the kind of content I allow into my mind. I don't really like try to filter it, because I believe what I know, not knowing that sometimes the mind has its own thing, like the mind processes some information subconsciously without your own control, and somehow if you don't know, if you start paying attention to it, or if you don't guard your mind against something like that, it might keep going astray and you might not even know. So yes, I think it's a thing that has been helping me, and this two major support system is something that I know sooner or later my life will start like moving towards it has already started moving towards the positive direction. And yes, I still have support from my parents, my loving parents, my mom, my dad, my siblings. It has been wonderful. Then I have some friends, some wonderful people in Tech Library of Empowerment Initiative. Yes, aside human beings, yes, not just human beings, like I've been getting support from everywhere. So it's something that I'm really like, yes, the best is yet to come. That's what I would just say. Yeah.
Wow, that's very nice. You're actually a pet lover.
Yeah.
For you to mention the dog, what's the dog's name?
Oh, Maxwell. Like it's even sounding like
Maxwell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So I would give a shout out to Mr. Daniel from the tech for the tech part. A shout out to Mr. Ben from the Diplomat Center. A shout out to the family, the bond, the share, the encouragement, and all of that. So we are grateful for the influence. We are grateful for how the backings and how they keep pushing, because whenever there is something I often say is, when you have a backing, when you want to fall backwards, they are there to catch you. When it's a sideways, they are by the side for you to lean on them, and when it is forward, they are there positioning their back for you to hold on to. So in all of this, no one is taken for granted. So we're happy. So so far, do you think your personal vision is in agreement with that of the Tech Library Hub?
Yes, definitely. Yes, I will agree to that, because if it's not in line, I will not be here. And what I will say is, it is in line. In fact, it has been a major catalyst to some of the things I want to achieve in life. Yes, I think we have a lot of ideas, goals, and visions that tallies, and we're definitely looking for how we can bring out the best in each other. Yeah.
So your vision, your personal vision, your self-development vision, you see it as something that dovetails with that of the Tech Library Hub initiative. And so in essence, your vision and that of the Tech Library Hub are running hand in hand, not wanting as it's bringing out the best in you, you are also giving your all in it to bring out the best in the Tech Library Hub also. That's good. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Do you think you have a strong and established relationship with Tech Library Hub initiative. Now we are speaking for futuristic purpose.
Okay.
So do you think you've established, let me put it this way, do you think you've established a strong relationship with the Tech Library Hub initiative?
Yeah. I would say 200%. Like, yes.
Wow.
Like, in terms of, I've been giving my all. And when it comes to, and definitely you can't give your all to something you don't connect with, because you
don't see a future in.
Yeah, it's either you're dragging your feet, or you're just there. But I would say I've given my all, because before now, for the purpose of this video, I do go home weekends, but now I spend I don't even see need to want to go somewhere else, because I feel like I should be here. I'm in the right place. So when it comes to relationship, I think I'm giving my all, and I like the fact that my all is being appreciated at Tech Library of Empowerment Initiative, and we have a lot in stock that we want to achieve, and that's just where our focus is. And definitely, personally, I'm looking forward to seeing us achieving that. So yeah.
Okay. In a scale of 1 to 10, what is your ratings of the 2 ambassadors of the Tech Library Hub? Speaking from your experience as a tutor and a coach. And
Okay.
when we talk about the ambassadors, you are free to mention their names.
Okay. The good thing is I've been privileged to be handed to be coaching, or will I say, to be looking out for 2 wonderful ambassadors at Tech Library of Empowerment Initiative. We have a male and a female. Emmanuel, your boy Emmanuel, you must have been seeing his videos on this website, on this YouTube channel. We have Joy, your girl Joy, a wonderful personality. She's also a tech ambassador at Tech Library of Empowerment Initiative. So the 2 of them have been wonderful. Of course, they have their own strengths, their own weaknesses, and we've been trying to see how we can balance it. They've been giving their best, yes, and yes, I will not want to say this in front of them. They're doing very well, and yes, we're just trying to see how they can get to that next level, because I think what I've been doing so far is trying to say I can pour my all into them. And the good thing about them is one thing for you to want to pour your all into someone, is another thing for them to be ready to receive. So they've been pushing, and yes, another thing that I'm looking forward to changing with them, I know if they're seeing this video they might not be happy, is the fact that for now they're sleeping too much, and I'm trying to see how I can step it up, so that because in the day they are very active, but somehow they're not really used to the new system. But I like the fact that they want to be they're open to just receiving, and it's a good thing for us at Tech Library of Empowerment Initiative. So we are getting there very soon, by the grace of God. Yeah.
All right, so I give my shout out to Ambassador Emmanuel and Ambassador Joy.
We also have someone in the house, Flourish, a 9-year-old girl. So we say she's also peaking. She's also benefiting from the classes we're having. So it's something that we should also pay attention to. So she's one of our fast-growing ambassadors.
I thought you should also include Ambassador Maxwell.
Oh, the dog.
Yes, the dog.
Okay, the dog has not been privileged to be in our classes. The dog has been in his cage, and we are looking forward to see how we can involve the dog in our training, physically, because what is good for the goose is definitely good for the chicken now. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So we give our shout outs to Ambassador Emmanuel, Ambassador Joy, and Ambassador Flourish.
Yeah.
It's nice knowing about you all, and hope to see more of you, and I promise I will stick to your videos.
Okay.
All right. In your own words, strongly recommend 2 books to the audience, and tell them why they must read these books.
Yeah, I've mentioned this book before. I don't know, this is a book that has been on my mind since I finished reading it. It has been over a week, but it's still very recent in my mind. So the first book I'm going to mention is That Making It Big by Femi Otedola. So this book, if you know you are an entrepreneur, let's say you're an opportunist, or you're the kind of person that wants to see opportunities in everything around you despite having difficulties, and you want to see how you can leverage on it to achieve your purpose and your dream, to get to achieve your destiny in life, I think you should read this book, Making It Big by Femi Otedola. It's a very good book. It will teach you a lot about how to exclude your family from business, to teach you how to take hold of opportunity, to teach you how to build relationship with people that can help your ideas, your what you're trying to achieve. And this is something that I've put into practice. It also teach you how to manage family. It will teach you also how to understand that there's a place for mentorship, there's a place for coaching, there's a place for growth. Understand that you're a continuous work in progress. So that is one book I recommend. The second book I also recommend is Why We All Should Be Feminists. That's actually the first book I read at Tech Library Hub Empowerment Initiative, and the book changed my mindset when it comes to seeing our role as male and female, like different genders, and how we can contribute and how we see things differently. So this is the second book I recommend to anybody watching this video out there. Yeah.
All right. That's good. Like I said earlier than now, I also love the fact you made mention of Making It Big by Femi Otedola. I have a copy of the book. I think I got the book the same week he launched it, and
wow.
It's something I stick onto. If you are a business person, like you said, you used the word opportunist. Now, opportunist, it's not in the wrong context. For you to see this and you want to have it this way, or even have it greater than this person, we are all opportunists. That is when we see it, we grab it, and we utilize it for our own betterment, for our own self-improvement, self-care, self-love. So it's always selfishness first of all before selflessness. That is how we grow. I believe I made sense. Okay, I love that. And then I would also want you to I would come back to this when you are done with the subtle act of not giving a fuck.
Okay.
And the author is also your namesake, Mark Manson. Yes. So I would come back to you when you are done with the book, because I've also read the book too, and it is a very good document. There was a point in time while you were talking, you said you don't give the F word about some certain things. So that book, I think when I read it, it's channeled one's mind into what you should care more about and what you should not care more about, what you reason, what you put your time into, and not just about what people have to say. It is about you first of all. So in all of this, I want to say thank you for honoring our invitation to be seated here and share your heart, pour your heart in all of this conversation. We have come to the end of this section. Thank you immensely for sharing those words with us, Mr. Mark. We'll love to host you again. Bye.